Welcome back to the next training for the National Weather Service offices who are using Hootsuite. Well, you've got a Hootsuite account you've associated it with your office Facebook page. Now we want to learn how to make posts to that Facebook page via Hootsuite. Well, first thing we need to do is go to hootsuite.com and log in to our account. Instead of clicking on sign up now this time, we're going to click on login. Type in your social media address that you use to sign up with the account. And see if I can get the password right on the first try. You can leave remember me clicked, doesn't matter, and then we'll click on secure login. It'll grind away, and here is our Hootsuite dashboard with our Facebook tab, and the only thing in there, as you can see, is our Facebook news feed. You can see the different posts that have been made to the office Facebook page. To post to Facebook is pretty simple. Up here at the top you have what's called the compose area. You click on that and it expands. Over here you see an icon. This icon represents your Facebook page. You see there's a green check mark on it. We can turn that off. This just tells Hootsuite where to post the account. In this case we only have one account, which is our office Facebook page. Once your office gets a Twitter account, it would show up here as well, and you could actually post to both of them at the same time, or one or the other. And that's how you would select by turning that check mark on and off. But in our case we only have a Facebook account for the office, and we're going to make a short status update. And so it's something short and sweet, and we just click on send now, and that status update has now been posted to our Facebook page. Now it doesn't show up here right away. We can tell Hootsuite to run off to Facebook and refresh the stream by clicking on this little round arrow, and there it is. It shows up. It looks like today will be sunny and warm. You can tell Hootsuite how often to run off to Facebook or Twitter when we get into searching Twitter. Under the tab here you see this little down arrow. Click on your down arrow. It gives you kind of an option of how often you want Hootsuite to run off. I'd recommend every 2 minutes to run off to update. That'll become more important when we're monitoring Twitter. Alright, so let's say that was just a simple status update. Let's see about posting a link to a web page. Let's say you want to tell people about severe weather that may be occurring later in the week. So, let's get a little more. Severe weather will be a problem later in the week. In this case, go find the web page. In this case, we want the SPC web page for the extended severe weather outlook. You can see the poor folks in New England will be under the gun on day 5 there. So I'm going to make a copy of that. Come back over here to Hootsuite. You have two choices here. You can click and post it in here where it says shrink. And I could shrink this URL via URL shortener. And this becomes more into play when you're using Twitter, because Twitter only allows you 140 characters and those web addresses need to be short as possible. But for our case, we don't need to do that. We are posting to Facebook, so we're just going to post the link in here. We have more room to work with. You see we got the little countdown. We still have 377 characters to go. And also you'll see here in a second, once you do post that in there, Hootsuite runs off and creates a preview page. And we can now actually just delete that right out of there because we've got the link associated right here. You've got this thumbnail here. You can change it to something appropriate. I have found that sometimes the thumbnail is posted and sometimes it's not. It's kind of hit or miss. So I just make it something that's appropriate, and if it shows up, great. If not, you've got your status update here. But you also got kind of a description here for the page that came with the page, or you can add it. You can say this is the severe weather outlook for the country. And we can click on Send Now. And it will think for a few seconds. And hopefully here in a second it will post it. Again, we click on the refresh arrow. And there you can see it is posted. There's our status update. There's the link to the page. See, in this case, it did not load that little image. But it has for me in the past, so just user beware. There's this, we changed the description of the page and it just showed up as well. Let's say you make a post and you don't like it and you want to go ahead and remove it. You can do that. When you hover over these different areas, different posts that you've made on your newsfeed, you can see that you can like and unlike them. You can delete the post, or you can drop this down and it gives you a couple more options. In our case, we want to delete the post. We just click on delete. It'll pop up a little window and you say OK, and it has been deleted. Now, one of the neater things about Hootsuite is that you can schedule posts in the future. Say you have a spotter training coming up on Tuesday, and it'll be Tuesday night, but you want to post something to your Facebook Tuesday morning. You're going to get in a little late to work because you'll be going out late that night, but you want to go ahead and have this posted to Facebook early in the morning. So you type in your status update. So we'll say tonight at the Recreation Center is some spotter training. Instead of clicking on Send Now this time, we will schedule the message with this little calendar icon. It pops down a calendar here, and as you can see, we can actually post things in the future, months and months into the future. So what we'll do is we'll choose a date. It's the 29th now, so we'll choose Tuesday because we're going to have the training Tuesday night. You can choose the time. We'll say 6:30, well before I get into work. Click on OK. You can see here at the top the schedule to send at, and gives you the date. If you wanted to cancel, you could click there and it would cancel it. So now, instead of this saying send now, it says schedule. So you click on schedule and it has been scheduled. So you, like I said, you don't even have to be logged into Hootsuite for this to be posted. It's saved on the Hootsuite servers, and come Tuesday morning at 6:30, it will be posted to the Office Facebook page. If we click on Update, you can see nothing shows up, as it shouldn't, because it won't be posted for another 2 days. Let's say you've got a lot of these pending posts and you're losing track of what you've posted. You can actually add a stream here so you can see what is pending. So click on the Add Stream button, and it'll want to know where you want to add the stream for, what social media platform. In this case, we're going to say Facebook pages. We already have a stream for our news feed. We're going to add for pending stream posts. Click on Create Streams. And there are the pending streams for our Office Facebook page. And here you can see at 6:30 a.m. we have spotter training tonight at the Rec Center. You can go through, and let's say if you want to edit that message, click on Edit there. You can change the message. You can change the times. So in this case, we'll set it for 8:30, a little later. Click on OK. And then you see it's changed here to 8:30. And click on Schedule. And then we'll refresh it. And now you see it has dropped down on the list. Now it's set for 8:30, spotter training tonight at the Recreation Center. So you can see you can post links, you can post status updates, you can even post stuff to the future. Now it's more challenging to post an image. I'd recommend if you want to post an image, you can't post an image directly through Hootsuite, you can post a link to an image, and that's what I would recommend doing. If you have an image you want to link to, get the link to it off of the internet, post that link in here, and then post that to Facebook via your Hootsuite page. So I thank you for listening and joining me for this training.